ActiveCampaign Tag Count. We're going to figure out a way to track tags that begin with something. So to do so, you'll have to create a custom field for each tag that you want to count. Now the custom field name needs to be in the format name space count. So for instance, if you're tracking tags that begin with the word customer, it would be customer count as your custom field. We'll use a webhook inside an automation that will update those custom fields, and you'll install that webhook script on your site, and there's a link to get the code. So let's dive right in. Inside your ActiveCampaign account, you'll want to create an automation, and all it needs to do is connect to a webhook on your server. Doesn't matter how it occurs. My recommendation is every time a tag of interest is updated, in other words, it's added or removed, you're going to want to run this automation, and that's it. Now, as an example, I want to track the customer tags, and notice there's 4 of them: customer, customer inactive, customer membership, and customer inactive also without the dash. One thing to note, this is capitalized. That's different than these other 3. We can handle both scenarios. And to do so, we want to go into here, we want to go to lists, manage field, create a new custom field. It's a text input, and we're going to call it, remember, customer count. And there's also another tag I want to track, so it's going to be called micron count. Now let's go ahead and look at this contact, and I'll show you the tags that this person has. Customer count, micron count is nothing, so there are 3 customer tags. This one's different than these 2. And then 1 micron tag. So the first time I run this automation, I'm going to say I'm insensitive to capitalization. So it should pick up all 3 along with 1 for micron. So there, it picked up all 3 customer tags, 1, 2, 3, and the 1 micron tag. Now I'm going to change case insensitive to no, and I'm going to run it again. Customer count is now 2 because it's not including customer, but it is including these 2 customer tags. Let's take a look at the code. So you're going to want to copy this. These 2 pieces of information you will get from the settings in your account, the API key and the API URL, and then you're going to want to set this to either yes or no. If it's yes, it will pick up anything that matches whatever you've specified regardless of capitalization. You'll also want to define the tags that you want to capture. So anything that begins, a tag that begins with customer, for instance, customer, customer-inactive will get caught, and then but active customer will not. And then micron. Doesn't matter how many you have in here or how few, they just need to be comma separated. You can put them on a new line and then surrounded by double quotes. Everything else out down below here you don't need to touch. So that's how we can track tag counts in ActiveCampaign.